I be crazy. I be Oh, what a way to get mad. What a rush. Oh, my stomach hurt, bro. This is ridiculous. Hi. Don't say hi to me just yet, because I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm a little bit annoyed, and you know what? It ain't even my fault today. So if I seem like I'm a little bit mad, y'all about to find out who to blame in just a moment. Let me go ahead and get situated. Yellow barber? I don't know what that means. But before I lose my collective mind on a variety of different things, how y'all feeling? How y'all living? How y'all doing? Y'all all right? Y'all good? Y'all safe? Is it a living sanctuary? Are we all making sure that things are good, finally made alive? What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about finally showing up for a live stream. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Aren't you so proud? Aren't you so proud of yourself? Oh, you made it to a live stream. Aren't you so proud of yourself? What's so crazy? What's so crazy? Is it Chris? Nope. Nope, it ain't Chris. Finally, Chris did something right. He didn't bother me early in the morning. Be proud of yourself, Chris, wherever you are. You weren't a fool that decided, you know what I'm going to do? Bother me at an ungodly time of the day. Who's the creep and what did they do? We'll get to that. We'll get to all these things in a matter of moments. Just let me finish what I was doing. Because it was so busy. It was not, well, technically it was Chris. It was that Chris, like whatever Chris this is that y'all fixated on. You would be streaming as I'm on my way to get it. I don't give a fuck what you doing with your life. I'm getting tired of y'all out there. Oh my God, you would be streaming as I'm living my life. So. Listen to me, and listen to me hard. I am a very sleepy soul. And I never, ever want to be disturbed when I am sleeping, especially about something pointless. Why, Hannah, I know you watching in secret. Why? Why are you arguing with some dude about some tweet about him crying about a dog getting better treatment? Why did you add me? Why did you add me? For what? Who cares? This was literally almost a year ago. These incel freaks crying about the fact that some bitch treat an animal better than them. And I think the bitch is a lesbian. So who cares? Is a lesbian treating an animal better than a human? Shocker. Bro, I was dead asleep. I was asleep. I started crying, seeing that this is the thing that like made a noise on my phone. And it made me realize to never, and I mean ever, take my phone off Do Not Disturb. My phone is back on Do Not Disturb. I know, I don't care what's going on. You not gonna hear from me. If my phone don't go off, I don't know what's going on. I don't. Hannah, be ashamed of yourself. Be ashamed of what you got going on in your life. I refuse. Like, this is sick. This ain't fair. Now I'm up. I ain't want to be up. I want to be like, who cares? Who cares? Like, who cares? Free promo. I don't care about no free promo. I was asleep. Bro, I was asleep. I didn't care. Talk about some get off your damn phone. Stop adding me on Twitter. See, this is why I'm happy I got banned. This was sick. This was sick work. This was sick work. But salutations. I got a problem. But now that we done got our reparations from a white woman, I got a problem. My problem is with the word consistency and how individuals like to throw it around willy-nilly, not because they care about something, but because they just want a virtue signal for their friends and for their family. Because for some reason they feel personally attacked when one thing happens, but they want to make their random excuses about it. What am I talking about? Well, if you remember, a couple months ago, why months ago? This was like 3 weeks ago. Dr. Disrespect got packed up and shipped up out of here because he admitted to messaging a minor, which apparently, from his own words, veered into inappropriateness. But now we've circled back to a transgender doing the same thing, and there's evidence to back it for everybody to see with various YouTube videos being made about the motherfucker. But instead of anybody actually being sincere about it, there was some live stream by Chud Logic where a bunch of people came in and they admitted to, I guess, giving false information to peer pressure a victim into giving information. Top tier journalism, buddies. So on top of that shit show, we got the shit show of I want everyone to keep the same energy with Chris Tyson as they did Dr. Disrespect. And for some reason, people either A, don't want to do it, or B, seemingly just want to keep saying everyone keep the same energy. I want it to be known right now, just for anybody who's hoping for me to not keep the same energy, is fuck Dr. Disrespect, fuck Twitch, fuck the journalists who knew about it and didn't say anything, and fuck Chris Tyson, fuck Mr. Beast, fuck Sneeko, because he's not exempt, even though he wants to talk like he's exempt, and fuck everybody who will make this something about how, oh my God, you're attacking trans people. No, I'm attacking one person who decided, yeah, let me be weird on the internet and somehow virtue signal about it for some reason. Was it that hard? No, but people like to make it difficult because I guess buzzwords mean something. If people actually defended both of these individuals need their hard drive checked, guess what? These two motherfuckers don't deserve to have their platforms. Don't care. I don't care. Dr. Disrespect worded his statements like he could come back and nothing will go wrong. What a colossal shit show. And then this fool has got the backing of the biggest YouTuber literally, statistically, the biggest YouTuber. And the biggest YouTuber hasn't said a word yet. So it's like, somebody needs help. But Chris Tyson supported the cartoon CP artist Shadman that drew Keemstar's daughter, information everybody knew about. It's a known fact. Privately, me and Chris Tyson even had a conversation about this roughly a month ago, and it still upsets me. It's not misinformation. It's a fact. And apparently, I guess, because nobody wants to actually have a conversation in any form of good faith, you got one side wanting to have this be about something transphobic. While there's a lot of transphobic bullshit that should be debunked, Chris Tyson was still a massive Shadman fan, even commissioning art from him, which made a cameo in one of Mr. B's videos. He is not as clean as a lot of y'all would like her to be. Oh, this is misinformation. There's no evidence he commissioned this piece. And you know what? Fair game. Still had it on a wall. So you know what? Cool. Maybe didn't commission it whatsoever. Why was it on the wall for people to see in a video? Like, why? Like, why? Like, why? Why is there also apparently a video of this dude talking about and condoning and promoting nudes of what would have been at the time a minor, Jeanette McCurdy, TV actress from iCarly? Like, why? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing people publicly want to see on the internet? Like, why? Like, please. Why are we deleting our Twitter accounts to get the heat off of us? Why? But Sneeko. Oh, little old Sneeko. Sneeko's been running around trying to be the crusader for Dr. Disrespect and wanting all these people to speak about it. Now, let me say this. If you opened your mouth about one thing that was clearly bad, you can open your mouth about another thing that's clearly bad. And I'm on the side of people who are saying, oh, they don't want to speak out because, oh, it's Mr. Beast. And a lot of these people might have been collabing with Mr. Beast on this big video a couple of days ago, and they don't want to ruffle any feathers. Not only is this a standard for these people, it's a standard for people like Sneeko too, because his best buddy Andrew Tate is not out of the woods yet. No matter what he says, his court case is still ongoing. It's not over for him. This conversation of, oh, you got so much to say about this, why don't you say anything about that, is something everybody is a victim to. You, Sneeko, me. All you gotta do is admit that you played a part into it, and then in the future, try to hold a little bit of consistency. If you could do that, there wouldn't be too much of an issue. But people don't want to do that. Instead, motherfuckers just want a virtue signal about how, oh, this side is this and this side is that. But let's hear from them.
Pokimane and Kinia, these two Twitch streaming females, where's the consistency? When are you going to go and disavow Chris and Mr. Beast?
Oh, by the way, let me just go ahead and pull this up now. How do you spell Pokimane? I spelled it. Instead of mine, I put main. So, as of, I believe, a couple hours ago, Pokimane did talk about this. And I guess the conversation is comparing the two statements. Dr. Disrespect, all she tweeted out was yuck. But over here, you get a lengthier statement. I don't know all the details regarding Ava's situation, but I want to make it clear any inappropriate behavior towards minors is unacceptable, regardless of who you are. It's a shame that people will see this as an opportunity to attack the trans community as a whole. One person's actions does not reflect on every single trans person, so please don't view it that way. I'm sorry. What's the problem here? Did you want her to also say yuck and just tweet yuck? She gave more words about Chris Tyson than she did Dr. Disrespect. I would argue that's more effort. I would argue her response here is greater than the one here. And she's right. Don't use one dumb fuck to say everybody else is a dumb fuck. Because if we playing that game, everybody in the red pill is an incel rapist that wants to make sure women don't do nothing but serve them and get in the kitchen. Every white person is an inbreed from Alabama. Every Trump supporter is a racist that wants to kill black people. Every cop wants to hunt down black. Don't play this game. It's easy. Criticize the one. What? Am I supposed to look at everybody who's a fan of Dr. Disrespect and say y'all all messaging minors now? Like, when I look at these two statements, arguably 2 days from being a month apart, I'm looking at the Chris Tyson one. There's more effort in this one. She absolutely sat there and criticized the motherfucker. She didn't criticize him the way you want him to. She didn't say yuck. She sat there and said any inappropriate behavior towards minors is unacceptable. She wasn't sitting there like, oh, you precious poor victim. Oh, how I feel for you in this moment. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She did exactly what y'all wanted to do. She responded. What's the issue? And then I saw this too. Oh, where's all these people? Why aren't people making videos about this? Why aren't people making videos about this? Why aren't people making videos about this? You want them to say the same things you saying? guy who also made the video and got like 1 million views off of it. Leon always gives us all with all these impressions. I try. Honestly, it's the fact that I'm running off a power nap because a Welsh woman decided to wake me up because for some reason there's like brownie points and arguing with people on Twitter. Hannah, I know you sitting here watching quietly. I thought we were healing ourselves. I thought we were getting away from Twitter. I'm banned on Twitter. I know you watching in the distance, Welsh woman, and I ain't mad at you. I'm just a little bit sick. But bro, no way under the sun are we supposed to all that. Hold on. To bring it back to what I was talking about seconds ago. You are out of your fucking mind trying to virtue signal people making videos about this. Because my question to anybody who's like, why are more people making videos about this? Is Chris Tyson going to jail? No. Is Chris Tyson potentially going to lose monetization? Probably. Probably. Is he going to lose contact with Mr. Beast? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows what Mr. Beast ends up doing? If he was actually a man that wanted to actually hold some convictions, he would absolutely get up out of there and make sure that, hey, everybody, this dude is not what I want around me, especially with all this information out there. That's what he should do. But who knows if he does it? But guess what? Nobody going to jail. Nobody. So all the whining and complaining and demands that motherfuckers are good, you must speak up about this. What you want people to say? The same thing? He's creepy. He's weird. He deserves to be scrutinized and punished. If Jimmy defends them like last time, he's screwed. He can't do it. He can't defend them like last time. Last time, there was a little bit of circumstance to give a defense because it was just a bunch of motherfuckers getting on his ass because, oh, how dare a child put on his mom's high heels. Oh my God, you ruined your family by doing whatever it is you want to do. Okay. He defended him from that, from all the weirdos. He can't defend him from this. He cannot. There's no defense under the sun. Especially, I think it was Chris that showed me. He's in the video. I think I showed Chris. He's in the video with the picture of whatever image it is, on the wall. It's not AI generated. But let's bring it back to Sneeko. And let's hear what little old Sneeko got to say. Because keep in mind what I said about people knowing and not wanting to say anything until it be convenient.
You have way more information. You actually have the receipts, and you haven't said a word yet. Immediately, Dr. Specht, ew, disgusting, worst person ever. Chris from Mr. Beast silent. And you know why? Because he's a transgender. Because you don't want to disavow the woke community. You don't want to go against your own people. It wasn't about Dr. Specht messaging a 17-year-old. It was about...
Also, citation please on the 17-year-old. Y'all still haven't given me anything about that. Y'all keep referencing an email that everybody debunked, especially the guy you're defending saying he messaged the 17-year-old. His own words debunked that email that y'all got that 17-year-old age from. So, stop it with that. But there's another one.
So I'm not surprised. Every single trans person, LGBT is pretty much synonymous with being a pedophile. That's why I'm not afraid of this. It's a gateway to doing that type of stuff. And being trans is just a path to that world. Once you allow some sort of perversion, you're not going to want to stop. There's never the right amount of perversion. You're just going to want to keep on going. So
there's perversion everywhere. There's perversion in every single community. No matter how much anybody wants to say, not in my community, it's in every community. The two main places it seemingly is in, and nobody really wants to put a pin on either one of them, is in the LGBTQ community and in the fucking church. And the supporters of both sides never really want to point that out. But you know what's so interesting about little old Sneako Weeko Weeko? Little old Cucka Wucka Ucko? He knew. He apparently knew. But I guess he didn't want to say anything because, the woke mafia was getting on his ass. And he didn't want to say nothing at the time. He didn't hold any true convictions. He worked with Mr. Beast. So I guess now that other people are talking about it, it gives you leeway to speak your mind. Pussy. Cutie. Remember Cuties? And how you was sitting there, cheering it on, buddy? Like you had this information all this time and you just sat there comfortably? Oh, come on, Sneako Weeko Weeko Weeko. Come on, Kiko Weeko Dinko Chinko.
I remember Chris saying that Bad Baby Cash Me Outside. Remember, she's made about $55 million from OnlyFans. One of the bad reflection of American culture. The day she turned 18, all the simps came out of the woodworks to go subscribe to this. It shows like how disgusting sex work is, which is just prostitution. But I remember when I was working for Mr. B, like in that time of 2017, 2018, I remember Chris saying like, "Isn't she hot? Isn't like Cash Me Outside? Isn't she like 14?"
Yeah, where was this? Maybe he's talked about it before. I'll give a little bit of benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's talked about it before. How fucking ever. It's a little funny that, you ain't had none of this smoke up until other people started talking about it. Where were you? Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Sneako. Nobody could trust him because he wanted to let everybody know that, he has a problem with a gay guy not disclosing that he used to do OnlyFans and doesn't do it anymore, even though he felt so proud admitting that he got cucked by his girl and thought everybody was going to pat him on his ass. He's the guy that promoted Cuties as something inspirational that people should see and that there's no real problem with it. He's the guy that sit there and hop from dick to 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 try to stay relevant online. Oh, boy, howdy. It's like crazy.
Is she 14 years old? Yeah, it's jailbait. And I'm like, what? I had never heard somebody say that. That was the first time where somebody unironically said that. And that's how I know that porn rots people's brains. It's like that's got to be from somebody who was watching anime, was watching all that stuff, was chronically on.
Jesus Christ. Listen, bro. I get it. It's not... Can we book in something real fast? Can we put a stop to something just for me, personally, just for me? This concept y'all made up that anime is all just porn is the most dramatic reach that lets me know you got porn on your folder that you want nobody to see. Now, me personally, I watch anime where a bunch of people kill each other and they cry about death. I am not interested in anything regarding a little bit of hentai, a little bit of a cock tease. It's not fun. It's not interesting. There'll probably be some clips of something on Twitter that's probably funny, but other than that, no. Because guess what? Why we all ain't gay from Bugs Bunny? Why are we all fucking a bunch of bears from Bugs Bunny kissing Elmer Fudd? Jesus Christ. I wonder. Oh, maybe good moral values. And listen, one could make the argument porn is bad. It's a pretty decent argument. I'd say so myself. It's a pretty decent argument. Porn is bad. Consuming it on a consistent basis will rot your brain. Much like saying, oh, I don't know, watching Cuties is somehow a good thing. You know? And isn't this the guy who was doing like gay photo shoots in his underwear? Like, congratulations, your brain is rotten. The motherfuckers like him will fake convert to Islam or Muslim for some reason and then come right back and not follow any of that faith. Hooray. Fucking Ray. Hooray. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It's wonderful. It's something to be proud of. Jesus Christ. It's getting ridiculous. I'll tell you that much. It's getting ridiculous. Trying to follow along and trying to make sure that everybody runs around and does the thing. Ooh.
Online, like to have that terminology, to communicate that, and then when it
Isn't this the guy who got into some shit for talking about how he wanted to beat the fuck out of D'Angelo Wallace and how he wanted to like visibly like choke somebody and give him that good dick? Like, isn't this shit he got in trouble for? Like, oh yes, porn rots the brain as you openly threaten to rape somebody. Online. It's very cute, buddy. It's nice. Very good. You are the beacon of what it means to be normal in society. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. What is this? Who sent me this? Oh, Lord, it's Hassan. Jesus Christ. We went from one dumbass to another one.
Has Hassan talked about Mr. Beast Chris? Think about this.
Let's think about it, everybody.
This is no different than the Cody Ko shit where people were just like, hey, I know that the current sitting president.
Huh? What the fuck this got to do with Joe Biden? Bro, they just want you to talk about something. What does got to do with this? Is like if y'all wanted me to talk about like a transgender kidnapping like 30 kids and on the run. And I just sat here and like, you know, Kamala Harris is a really interesting character to think about. Like, why? You know what? Let's hear him out.
Dropped out of the re-election campaign in the most historic thing that has happened in this election cycle, in a sea of historic things that have happened so far. Has Hassan talked about Mr. Beast Chris? Oh no, don't ban me. Just a question. I'm not going to ban you. I do want you to really think about it though. As a political commentator,
I'm going to stop you right there, partner. I'm going to stop you right there. Let me go look at your YouTube channel because I guarantee you everything ain't politics. I guarantee you I'm putting money on it. I'm putting money on it. Everything on here ain't politics, bro. Oh, dear Lord. The first thing. Well, not the first thing. The second thing. The Cody Ko allegation. What politics that got to do with? What politics that got to do with? Just out of the question. I mean, now he's doing more politics. But come on now. I'm Nick Merckx. What do you got to do with politics? That shitty cartoon show? What they got to do with politics? Oh, I guess because you could sit here and be like, oh, it's the Republicans trying to make something out of nothing. What does Kick have to do with politics? Anybody? Anybody? What does Kick have to do with politics? So no, everything. What in the fuck does Terrence fucking Howard have to do with politics? Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Anybody home? The worst TikToks I've ever seen. What does that have to do with politics? Anybody have a question? Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Do I ask the question or do you ask the question? Free Stellar Blade. Do I ask the question? Fallout. Do I ask the question now? O.J. Simpson is dead. Do I ask the question now? My boy. Also Diddy's here. My boy. Also Dan Schneider is here. My boy. Also Flat Earth. My boy. Also, Andrew Tate. The more I keep scrolling down, the more I see shit that don't got to do. These home improvement TikToks suck. Do you understand the point that I'm about to make? You can't be somebody talking about non-political shit, and then when things start to occur that would seemingly make you the enemy of a bunch of your friends, you can't just turn around and be like, in the middle of a political election season, just call yourself a bitch at that point. You fuel the conversation of everybody saying you won't talk about this because it's transgenders. You fuel that conversation. Like, that's ridiculous. I can't believe Leon doesn't realize that all topics are trans issues at heart. Yeah. Yeah. You know? Yeah. It's good. Oh. Fantano demolished Destiny. Oh. Whoa. People are about to lose their jobs, and it's a video. It's something regarding AI. Ooh. I say, ooh, baby. Like what?
As a political commentator, do you think personally
Yes.
that right now,
Bro, Bronny James might end up being an 84 overall. Y'all want me to talk about insert topic here? Bro, focus.
I'm going to be talking about YouTubers? If it was someone you hate, you'd be talking about them?
Don't you say no you wouldn't. Don't you say no you wouldn't. Don't you say no you wouldn't. I'm begging you. I did not see this clip. Did you just sing Sexy Red? Maybe. Please don't say no you wouldn't. Please, please. I have not watched this. Maybe one of you have. I'm begging. I'm begging. Hassan, don't do it.
There are plenty of people I hate. And I don't talk about them. In times like this. Because unfortunately for you,
oh my God, Joe Biden dropped out and he might actually be fucking dead and dying in a hospital bed. Kamala Harris is the front runner for the Democrats. Oh, dear Lord. Also, there's a fucking transgender doing some weird shit. It's so difficult. I just had such a hard time doing that.
you fucking weirdo drama perverts, okay? Unfortunately for you, there are 50,000 other adults here.
Wait a minute. How long ago was the Kai Cenat thing? Where where he held like an event and everybody went crazy, and this motherfucker on the screen got more mad at a street vendor than people who took from his stand. Bro, you lying through your teeth. Bro, you is lying through your teeth. This is getting sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's getting sad. It's getting sad. It's getting sad. Like, please. Like, please. Please. People asking me why I care so much about the Chris Tyson situation. This person has had one of the largest AstroTurf careers in all of YouTube history, appearing in videos with hundreds of millions of views. They have been invited to the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. Not only do I find their actions to be outright disgusting, but I also find it disgusting that creators are disincentivized to speak out about predatory behavior that they would otherwise condemn because it would potentially burn the Mr. Beast bridge. I also think that creators are choosing to neglect this because they don't want the bad optics of calling out one of the largest trans influencers. Y'all need some balls. Ultimately, this is not about brand deals or Mr. Beast or anti-trans rhetoric. It's about maintaining consistency and unequivocally disavowing and condemning predatory behavior. What is this? Why did you not reply to my question to you? Is it because you thought that it would negatively impact your brand? What are you talking about? Oh, this is Ludwig. This is Ludwig. What is this in reference to? Are you planning on covering the definitive predatory behavior that Chris Tyson engaged in? You made videos talking about Dr. Disrespect immediately after the information came out. My video literally came out 2 days after. That's another thing. Maybe I'm cracked, and maybe this is probably the worst take to have. Some of these motherfuckers got lives. And, you know, as much as, you know, they're YouTubers and, you know, they, you know, just sit there and record things, much like myself. A lot of people aren't as quick as everybody else. Some people, you know, go a little bit crazy. Some people, you know, they wait like a couple days to verify, or they're not there to sit there and record. So, you know, give them a chance. Now, if they just go completely radio silent about it and they start making videos about other shit, then yeah, call them out. Please do. Because it's not hard to do. And if you actually want to be consistent, do it. Be consistent. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. What a picture. Like, Jesus Christ. Isn't the most important person to talk about this Mr. Beast, not these streamers and YouTubers? You would think. You would think. Like, it ain't nighttime, and I don't care which country he's in right now, where he's building wells, curing people's blindness, giving them food. He can make a statement. He can make a statement. He can truly make a statement. I wasn't quick. I was days later than most people, which I just proved. I waited for enough information from both sides to make an informed video. Do you think that's a bad thing to do? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Of course, I would always say to wait for adequate information before discussing a story. However, the lack of response from Tyson does not mean the information regarding the behavior isn't public. So that would be a no to that question. How is Mr. Beast more important than Chris Tyson himself? Here's the thing. Chris Tyson tied to Mr. Beast. Do I think this harms Mr. Beast's legacy? No. Do I think he's about to lose 50 million subscribers? No. But because this motherfucker is joined at the hip with Chris Tyson, this is his friend. Like, this ain't no business partner. This is his friend. And his friend out here with all this stupid shit on his ass. He gotta say something. He gotta condemn the motherfucker. He has to. Because if he doesn't, ooh, does he look bad. Ooh, does he look bad. Because all this talk about being transphobic and anti-trans this and anti-trans that and anti this and anti that, you completely negate the shit if you don't fucking speak about your own partners. Arguably, Mr. Beast is not more important than Chris Tyson. Chris Tyson's the main attraction here. Right under him is Mr. Beast. And right under Mr. Beast is every YouTuber, I guess. But I would advise everybody to proceed with a little bit of caution. Mr. Beast is not losing sponsors because of this. I don't think he... And you know what? I might stand corrected because maybe somebody will come out. Maybe one business will come out and be like, in light of these allegations, we will no longer work with Chris Tyson or anybody in the Mr. Beast brand. But until that happens, let's just proceed with caution on that one. What was I about to say? I didn't fucking got long-winded because I've been yelling. I've been like consecutively yelling nonstop for almost 40 minutes. I don't believe a lot of people care as much as they would want you to believe. Because here's my crackpot theory. Because I've seen this time and time and time again. People say they care, then they drop their 2 or 3 videos and then move on to the next thing like nothing. Now, that's not to say everybody fits in this category. Some people will spend a disastrous amount of time on one subject because they do care and they want to inform people about the shit. And props to them. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people who sit there and puff their chest out like, I care about this, and then provide no like clarifications, updates, anything. They get into random spats on Twitter for some fucking reason because they think that that's normal. And ultimately, the next topic of conversation is, look, this person, I got into a spat with them on Twitter. Yay. I need a breath. Ugh. I just... Ugh. Mm. That was just a nonstop. I don't even think I took a breath just now type of moment. Be sure to like the stream. I don't know if I shield myself out to any of that. But here's the thing. Let's book in this Chris Tyson shit. Nobody can give out an adequate... You know what? For the sake of the conversation, let me do something really fast. Because I just want to see. I want to see something. Oh, dear Lord. Well, thankfully, he hasn't given his opinions about this. But considering that the topic is somewhat... I'm not eating anything. I'm chewing. I'm chewing gum. Don't ask me what gum it is. Since there was recently discourse about forcefully outing LGBTQ teens by their schools to their parents, this is what you would be exposing some of those teens to if they had the unfortunate misfortune. Why the fuck would you say unfortunate misfortune? Of being born to bigoted families. Hatred and bigotry at the hands of their own parents, or even worse, verbal and physical abuse, homelessness, abandonment. This is what you are advocating for if you are advocating for forcefully outing LGBTQ youth against their will. The potential of years of trauma, bigotry, and abuse by terrible, hateful parents. Now, this is in reference to whatever the fuck Elon Musk is saying. This is not about Chris Tyson. I just wanted to see if he had an opinion. And he does, just not about that. And maybe he won't speak. Maybe he won't speak about it. We bully it. No. You sit your happy-go-lucky ass right there, Welsh, because we got a problem. Me and you got issues. Why? Aren't you still on good terms with Tipster? But you're a fucking dumbass that's late to the party. Why? Why at me on Twitter about this? Why? I don't give a fuck about free promo. I wanted to sleep. Because I could. You know what? You don't care that I was crying looking at my phone because you bothered me with a fucking tweet. Yay! This fucking loser's complaining about a dog getting more love than he'll ever get. Hooray! We did it! Let me go bother the one black guy I do know. I would have enjoyed this, but I deleted my Twitter account. You want to sleep? Shouldn't have taken it off Do Not Disturb. You know what? That's true. So next time I open Twitter on that account, I'm blocking you. Hate to be that person. She loves you. Me and Hannah have like that buddy cop relationship. Of course, I'm the bad cop, and Hannah's just like the cop that sits there. Like, me and Hannah, we had one conversation that went basically like this. We're both fucked up people deciding that, you know what, Twitter makes us worse. And we both got away from it. And guess what? Our lives are a little bit better. Look, I got banned on Twitter. I barely be on this shit anymore. I ain't gonna act like I don't get on this bitch to pull up information. I do. You literally saw me do it this whole stream. What was I saying? Before this Welsh woman came out the shadows? Listen. Chris Tyson's a fucking weirdo. Point blank. Period. Anybody who likes the virtue signal about caring about kids should speak on this. You should. You should. Because if you don't, you're a hypocrite. And motherfuckers might just walk up to you one day and say something along the lines like this. Wow, just don't play the audio. Wow, still don't play the audio. What's the problem here?
Hey, you know they got your mans. They got your mans on sex assault charges. Yeah, the nigga you be hanging with. The nigga you be hanging with. Oh, ass sex offender. And he was your mans. He was your boy. I heard you grew up with him. That's crazy, man.
You ain't know what he was doing? You ain't feel bad at all? Like no guilt, none of that shit.
Ain't feel no guilt. Also, everybody apologize to Sonny V2. Look, I'll apologize, even though I ain't say nothing. I probably did. Who knows what I said? I don't know. I apologize, random white dude. Nigga, you behave right. He hang with him. Like when everybody was hoping that he distanced himself from him, he said, I'm not doing that. That's my friend. Shit, get gone, buddy. It's time now. It's time to go. Who's Sonny V2? A YouTuber who makes YouTube videos. I'm glad I could sum that up for you. What is this? Oh, it's the Oreo man. What is this? These videos are massive lies and twisting the truth. Ava never did anything wrong and just made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of. Can you do me a favor and comment on these videos and tell them to stop spreading lies? The situation takes away from children who are actively being exploited every day online. I am not a victim of anything being claimed in these videos or at all. Excuse me? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you, guy? You have 3,000 followers. I edit videos sometimes. Like, what's going on here? What's going on here? The allegations are completely untrue. The person who made that up did it to create some fake narrative. There was never any wrongdoing. The thing is, these two videos don't even talk about lava. The entire thing is covering a video about Shadman, how Shadman and Chris connected. He's the person Chris supposedly groomed. So, if this this is literally jumping in front of a gunshot. This is literally jumping in front of a bullet yards away that wasn't even intended for you. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? Like, why? Like, why? Oh my God. Wow. Joe Biden's out. Why did I predict on Wednesday he would do it? Didn't I tell y'all in that one stream that I privated that I feel like on Wednesday he was going to address. Wednesday always seems like the perfect day for one of these politicians to get in front of cameras. But also that Secret Service member that y'all hated for getting Trump shot at resigned. So it's not looking good for her. But. Oh my God. Why? Who made this? Who made this? No. This shit is... You can't never, ever just like do anything to just... Jesus. Catchy though, you have to admit it. Ridiculous. Tristan Tate, I don't care what he thinks. All right, so what is this? Oh my God. Why with the copyrighted music? You know what? Hopefully YouTube implement that new rule, so let's play it. What?
Hold on, let me turn off the music. I'm outside Mr. Beast studio right now. Here's a cornfield, I'll explain that tomorrow. I've just been driving by looking to see, you know, is there an FBI raid going on? What's happening? My name's Dawson. I worked at...
I feel like y'all motherfuckers don't really know how a lot of these things work. Why would you think an FBI raid is coming for public Twitter messages? I don't know, but LOL.
At Mr. Beast from February to May of this year, 2024. Chris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says Mr. Beast knew, yeah, Mr. Beast knew. I heard many times that Ava, Chris Tyson, is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything Mr. Beast has done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
Yeah. Chris Ava was a liability from the start. Wait, is this motherfucking name Chris? I don't care. I've lost the will to care. I've lost interest. I've lost all interest. Why do I keep being told check side scrollers? Why? I don't want to watch side scrollers. I don't want to watch side scrollers. I don't want to watch side scrollers. Oh wait, I wasn't finished reading this. Can this 80K like tweet get community know that the total coward freak brigading people covering the Shadman Chris Tyson story and pretending sensitive society covered their alleged abuse story? Oh. How to request? Oh my God. Did this get community noted? Hey Leon, I think you should watch that. Why? You realize if I watch that, all I'm gonna think about is that stupid ass fucking quote unquote real game awards. Like, you do realize that's what I'm gonna think about. Like, I'm not gonna pay attention to anything that you could possibly want me to talk about. When did Shadman get into this? Months ago? Years ago? So you mean to tell me these two videos got nothing to do with like a assault story, and it's really just about weirdo in the thumbnail running around with art no one should have? Right? That's what I'm getting out of this? That's what I didn't piece together? Right? All right. Let me watch this. Oh,
What is normal, man?
Oh no, shut up. What is this? Side Scrollers talks about pop culture. NPC, let me tell you something, and I want you to like understand what I'm gonna say. I don't give a fuck. I know of that guy right there, like the one with the hat, because he's hosting, as he puts it, the Real Game Awards. And if that ain't the saddest shit under the sun, I don't know what is. But 2 times speed me, please.
I was hanging out at the Face House in, which is like this mansion or the Clout House, if you will, in LA. Beast and Chris came to visit, met them in person, and that's when I think like Beast was telling me, he was like, man, you need to do this Fortress Craft thing. So I did a whole gaming tournament, Fortress Craft Friday. That thing blew up. I actually had Chris and Mr. Beast in the tournament. And so that's kind of my beginnings relationship with them. Now, later on, there's this article that comes out, like exposing Mr. Beast for saying edgy stuff in the past and Chris Tyson for saying edgy stuff in the past. We looked into it on Drumlord, didn't see nothing too alarming, but within the last couple of years, I started finding him supporting Shadman. And Shadman is like a lolicon artist, like a cartoon CP artist. And I had a horrible run-in with him back in the day because he drew my 8-year-old daughter in a sexual manner. And not only was Chris like supporting this guy, but he was like buying art from him. He was commissioning art. He had art on his wall. There's a Mr. Beast video where you can see some of the art on his wall. He was tweeting out at Shadman, thanks for the art and the fidget spinner, right? So I've learned only about this stuff in the last couple of years. Now, recently, you know, Chris Tyson has become trans or whatever, and Chris Tyson has been beefing with Nick Merckx a lot, and they've been going back and forth, right? Nick Merckx's main thing is leave the kids alone. Well, for some reason, that's highly offensive to Chris Tyson, which makes no sense to anyone, right? Chris, what? You should be attacking people's kids? Like, what is going on? You should be trying to...
Can I just say the leave the kid? Can we stop with the leave the kids alone thing? Like, be real. All these motherfuckers want you to do is while you enjoying your life, leave my fucking child alone. Like, duh.
It's not an exclusive club either. There's a lot of people who are offended by that for some reason.
That's why, what is this? I didn't even understand that beef, but we covered it on Drumler as fair as possible, right? We covered the whole aspect of.
Don't tell me you can't see the screen. I just pressed the button.
This motherfucker
Fuck.
jumps in my DMs, Chris Tyson, starts saying that I'm rallying up a transphobic campaign against her. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Every single person that made the tweets on Drumler is my employee, Gino, who is trans. Who is trans? So she accused my trans employee of being transphobic. And I had to lay that all out to her, and she still decided to preach at me, or he, or whatever you want to call Chris, still decided to preach at me, telling me that I need to do better. So I lost it. It's the first time I brought this up to her or him. I said, look, you support this artist that drew my kid when she was 8 years old in a sexual manner. You have some fucking nerve to tell me to do better. And I went off, didn't apologize, didn't take any accountability. The only thing Chris said was, oh, all YouTubers supported Shadman back then. That was it. That was the cop out. And I need to do better. I fucking lost it. So I started fucking hitting up Mr. Beast, and I'm like saying like, bro, I swear to God, like this is gonna be an all-out war with fucking Chris if Chris continues to talk to me this way. And I let him know what Shadman and the involvement was. And this is like a month ago, right?
Oh wow, so this is actually.
This is ungodly, the wildest fucking script. Why? 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 Why do y'all do the things that y'all do, bro? Why did y'all put 2 kids next to that? Why? Why? Why would you put 2 kids next to that? What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? Nothing is ever serious, ever.
Really recent, okay.
Why? Right? Why are they Asian?
Yes, all this beef behind the scenes has been going on for like a month, right? Now these stories start coming out public, right? Chris.
Also, listen, bro. I know Keem has a trans employee. Who cares? Like, why are you even cordial with somebody who's gonna draw art of somebody's daughter in a way that nobody's daughter should be drawn? It shouldn't happen.
Tyson gets accused of grooming.
And don't try to blame it on, oh, you're sending a transphobic hate brigade towards me.
This kid, and you know, it's fair game. Like I'm gonna cover, even though I have a personal beef, I'm gonna cover the story. So we start covering the allegations of the grooming and this and that. Mr. Beast reached out to me and said, hey, look, just so you know, what's being said about this groomed individual known as Lava is false. Absolutely false. The Lava guy did not come over to meet up with Chris to have a hookup when he was 16. He came over with his family on a camping trip and just visited the Mr. Beast crew. So he connected me to Lava. I spoke to Lava, and it seems like the grooming allegations, for the most part, are bullshit. But what is true is Chris Tyson joking around with this underage minor about selling nudes. Like, that is the truth.
Well, I guess based off of this, we got what we needed. The grooming is not true. Yay! But the other thing is,
that is the truth. Now, some would say that alone is grooming, right? But is it grooming? Is it? I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this, man. If you have a connection with Mr. Beast and you talk with Jimmy regularly, why hasn't he made a statement about this yet? Does he just think it's gonna go away?
I don't know. But he is not the type of person to make a statement. Like, that's like the last thing he'll do. If we see a statement from Mr. Beast, it won't be today. Probably be tomorrow, because tomorrow Biden's going to stop down, right? Step down. So, like, you know, he's going to make a statement where everyone else is talking about something else. I mean, that's how I would do it if I was him.
Sweep it under the rug, yeah. So
I don't mean to intrude on all the fun we're having right now. But on top of me requesting you to like the stream, I just want everybody to know, like, all last night, everybody was just sitting on Twitter waiting for some verified news account to say Joe Biden is dead, because a bunch of people got on Twitter and was like, I have sources telling me that Joe Biden's on his deathbed and doctors are saying he won't survive the night. It's like, oh, so y'all just saying anything at this fucking point, huh?
what about, you see like Jake, right? Jake and Sneeko speaking out of this. These are two former members of the Mr. Beast crew. And they're saying, hey man, like, what's going on? I mean, it feels like, where there's smoke, there's fire in a situation like this.
Well, here's the thing. There was a Reddit post put up on our YouTube drama. Are you familiar with this? Like our YouTube drama. By the way, this Reddit, what is it called? Subreddit or whatever, is completely taken over by hive mind woke weirdos, right?
On Reddit? You're kidding.
They only let certain stories go, right? So they've been sweeping for Chris Tyson this whole time. Well, someone said, hey, look, a lot of this stuff around Chris Tyson is transphobic and wrong.
Why would people want that? Oh, buddy, do you not know that people are batshit insane? Buddy, do you not know about that?
And false. However, what is true is he did support the cartoon CP artist known as Shadman. That was roughly the headline. They fucking took that down for misinformation. And when I saw that, I was like, fuck this. You're not going to fucking do this. Now, granted, what is the most views they get over there on their fucking subreddit? Maybe 1 million if something goes super viral. So I took a screenshot of that tweet and I tweeted it out. I said, no, actually, this isn't misinformation. This is a fucking fact. Chris Tyson supported this cartoon CP artist. He did, as a fact. And my tweet has 9 million fucking views. So to the fucking moderators over there at our YouTube drama, if you want to keep like like blocking information, blocking the fucking truth to come out. I am bigger. I'm always gonna fucking be bigger. My microphone is gonna be bigger. Every time I catch you guys doing that, I'm gonna reach more.
My dick's gonna be bigger. My beard's bigger. My glasses are bigger. All this shit. Oh, it's so big. Oh, it's so fucking big. Oh, it's making it so hard.
More fucking people than you could ever fucking dream of. So stop fucking doing that.
So I'm going to follow your tweets, speaking of your tweets here. Let's just straight up ask, like, you have streamers who talk about Dr. Disrespect. They're not talking about Chris Tyson. I mean, it's obvious. I think we all know why. It has to do with the woke aspect of it, the trans ideology, right? The idea that nobody wants to offend a protected class right now. Am I wrong in that, or am I reading through your?
That's definitely part of it. And look,
like flashbacks to Florida a little bit.
I'm really talking about in that tweet. I'm talking about two individuals who folded recently. I'm talking about Pokimane and Valkyrie, because during Dr. Disrespect, they both came out and made statements and said "yuck, disgusting," and they are not the type to do that.
I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. We talked about this at the beginning. All the bitch said with one was yuck. The bitch put out a longer statement. You may not have liked it. You may have wanted her to say yuck to that shit too. I put more respect on this one than the other one because there's thought behind this one. The last one was just 4 letters, 1 word, yuck.
Normally don't speak on these issues. So I found it very strange when Chris Tyson is trending for something very similar, they're not saying anything. Now today, what's really interesting is they both made tweets at the same exact fucking time. I'm not joking, within minutes of each other.
Man, it's almost like it's coordinated.
It is.
Question: Are they represented by the same people?
That I don't know, but I would assume that's very likely. I actually don't know, but that's
and
a
their
very
tweets
good
were
question.
like the same thing in different English, basically. Like we read them out just a little while ago.
Speaking of representation, why do you think we haven't heard? We may not hear anything from Beast, right? Maybe if we do, it's tomorrow, like you said, right? Why have we not heard anything from Night Media, who represents?
They're no longer with him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they cut ties, I want to say like 2 months ago. Okay. And so I know all those guys at Night Media well because they purchased my management company like a year ago. So
Okay, so they're no longer with him. So who is representing Jimmy at this point? Do you have any idea, or is he representing himself?
He is doing everything in-house. So he is representing himself. I'm sure he has people, like of course he has employees, but it's not the standard like his managers are not his managers, they're his employees. It's like different,
Yeah. Some people in the chat pointing out like that's really interesting timing, with that. And this goes to your tweet you just put up about 30 minutes ago, your House of Cards tweet, pretty brilliant, by the way.
Is that it? Is that all we got? That's a pretty good way to segue this. He made NSFW of his own. Oh my God. You know what's crazy? I thought I wouldn't get as animated as I did with this. I just wanted to come in, like say somebody was stupid, check a box off, and then show y'all a fucking article about some black woman getting sued or thrown in jail because she said nigga. Now my head hurt, man. Mr. Beast is in a tough situation. I would argue he is not. I would argue he's pretty much in a simple situation. Just cut bait. Just cut bait. Plain and simple. Don't do nothing else. Just cut bait. Just go ahead and cut bait. Just go ahead and cut bait. Chris owns part of Mr. Beast's company. Well, that's a fun way to look at this. So now we're going to potentially have a legal battle. Life's not supposed to be this difficult. Life's not supposed to be this difficult. I thought Mr. Beast already dropped that motherfucker 2 years ago. I don't know where you got that mindset from. That didn't happen at all. I wanted to fucking talk about this epileptic bastard and whatever the fuck happened at Ubisoft, whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. But I have no interest now because now I'm fixated on the concept of these dumb fucks running around. Big morons. A goth girl? Don't get your hopes up, buddy. Why can't you fucking weirdos online be consistent? Why can't you actually hold like a level of care that you claim to have? Just do that. That's all you got to do. Oh my God, I'm so afraid of people online saying your video sucks. It hurts knowing that everyone doesn't agree with my video. Oh my God, I'm buddy with this person. I'm buddy with that person. I'm cordial with this person. We just collabed on this video, bro. At some point, y'all gonna realize that in life, it don't matter. Be credible. Like, be fucking credible. Like, just be fucking credible. I called and interviewed Chris when I was 16 years old for my channel. I was involved in Chris's Discord server at the time and could share some things if needed. Fuck, go share it. Go share it. Go put that information out on Twitter. Don't give it to me. Like, you thought I was about to bend over backwards for that? Go fucking give that shit to somebody on Twitter. I interview celebs. Well, stretch my anus out and call me Shirley. Ooh. I interview celebs. I have an Xbox 360. And, like, nigga, so? I ain't gonna lie, bro just threw me off with that shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro, you threw me off with that shit. Wait, what the fuck? I'm not no investigative journalist. I want to share, but like I'm worried. You know what? Hold on. Let me do you a favor real quick. You like if you're scared to share the information. I mean, this is just getting really weird. I know. Just like shut the fuck up. Just like everybody shut up. Don't pick on him. He feels as if it's unsafe to share the information. So let me just do this so that we could like have more of a like conversation about this, you know? Because I never want to make someone feel like unsafe with sensitive information. Get the fuck out. Just get the fuck out. You done pissed me off. I interview celebrities. I want to share information, but who are you scared of? Shirley XX42 on Twitter, who's gonna say no, that's not true? Be gone. Get your ass on social media and say your information. And whatever you say, better be something true, or a bunch of motherfuckers gonna look at you and say, wow, what a dumb fuck. Congrats on your new, who got new, oh, you congratulating me? Fuck, my dad owns Nintendo and I got a PlayStation fucking 5. Hello. Shit's sick, bruh. Leon, watch The Boy. No, The Boy sucks. I ain't been saying because I ain't never really give my opinion about The Boys. All I'm gonna say is I knew The Boys sucked before it became trendy for a bunch of these dipshits to say The Boys suck. You know? No, you're not invited to the barbecue. You suck. No one's ever invited to the barbecue. No one's invited to the barbecue. No one. Jamari. Mr. Beast is ruined. I can't wait for the fucking Jamari. Matter of fact, let me check real fast. Because he might have already dropped it. Who knows? Where is it? Oh, man. Oh! I mean, it's not that, but it's close enough. Close enough. Maybe in like the next few days, maybe today, we'll get it. But apparently, like, some white guy defends Chris Tyson. So let's hear it.
Replied, the twins and feelings. First 2018. The fact that Vilo was 4 released.
God, I hate how this is formatted like a commentary video, and it feels like it was edited by AI.
You still think this is a coincidence? The next incident will definitely change your mind. On January 25th, 2019.
It also sounds like it was written by fucking AI.
Chanman posted a picture of a character called Raptalia from the Rising of the
So the synopsis is...
Sir, I don't mean to cast judgments because this is my first time seeing your face. Are you on that stuff? Are you a little bit high? Your eyes look a little bit red. You seem to be strung out.
Ava used to like... Stop skipping. No, because the synopsis of the video is Ava used to like Shadman in 2017. I don't need to look at a bunch of his fucking Nazi pedophile art to go fucking figure that out. That's gross. Don't watch that fucking dog shit video. So bad. Such an awful, fucking terribly formatted video.
Wait a minute. Ain't this the guy that was like... Didn't he make a video where in it he tried to make it seem like EDP was the victim? Wait a minute. Chris! Because now, maybe just maybe, I got the wrong white guy. But I feel as if this might be the guy. Because ain't his name like, fuck, I don't know his name. I don't know this motherfucker name. I ain't even about to sit here and try to pretend like I know this motherfucker name. Oh, I guess it's Ethan. It's like right there. Is his name Ethan? Jesus Christ. Ew. These motherfuckers' bodies are so disproportionate. It's unsettling. They scare me. I gotta ask, Chris knows, because he's invested in shit like this. So now I gotta see. Who knows? I could be right, I could be wrong. It's the same dude. Oh, I didn't know. Imagine the smell. Ha, that's crazy. That's...
Video. Literally the worst fucking YouTube video I've seen in a long time. Literally just to be like, Mr. Beast's friend 7 years ago had some inappropriate tweets that were a really bad look.
Bro, how come nobody has any of this energy for the white true crime women that every fucking day bring up a court case from 30 years ago, being like, in a world where the opportunities sound so unfathomable, we have finally come to understand why these kids died at the hands of the Louisiana Chainsaw Massacre man. Like, what the fuck? Like, why don't we never have this type of energy for that?
You're avoiding the video? That's the whole point. What am I avoiding? What am I avoiding?
You're avoiding information in regards to somebody being a fucking weirdo. Didn't know that I could be. I as somebody who comes into this completely blind, was able to piece that together fast.
That's literally the whole video. Didn't like most of the internet at the time fuck.
Not a fan of true crime, Leon. Not a fan of specific true crime.
With Shadman? Yes. For some reason, yes. He was very popular. It's fucking gross. But Ava's not a fan of him anymore. I'm literally discussing the video, which is so funny. I don't need to see the whole thing. It's bad. It's a bad video.
I mean, watching the whole thing could give you more of a perspective on it.
Chris has liked images with underage characters. Bro, you were talking about a Nazi pedophile artist that was like massively popular on YouTube at the time. I'm sorry. It was fucking 7 years ago. Showing it to me is fucking gross. I don't want to see it. It's irrelevant. That doesn't make it okay. It's not relevant, though. Is that a gross thing to do? Is it unacceptable? Yeah. But, like, the anti-cancel culture warriors all of a sudden are like, wait, liking tweets from 7 years ago. Wait. Liking tweets from 7 years ago, though. Why are we even talking about Mr. Beast's friend? Because she's Mr. Beast's friend. Since this time, Chris transitioned.
So?
And is now Ava.
So?
To give you an idea of how fucking long ago this was!
Oh, I guess.
Stop being defensive. You follow Chris on Twitter. Dude, this was a completely different time. I was in high school when this happened. I had no idea who fucking Mr. Beast was, and neither did Mr. Beast. He wasn't even around. What are you saying? Yeah, your username, by the way, is I Get Blacked. You're also fucking weird as fuck for that.
But your name is Ethan is online. You're not any better. My name's Ruin Leon. I'm not no better. Like, what the fuck? There's somebody on this bitch named Chris the Narc. Like, come on now. We all got these stupid-ass online names.
Only weird that videos like this only came up after she came out as trans? Yeah. She's quite literally reinvented herself since then in multiple different ways. I don't know if you've noticed. Are you trying to cancel Mr. Beast too? Because he had that in his living room? It was in Mr. Beast's living room. Should he be canceled too? You can't ever defend Mr. Beast ever again. Don't ever defend him or watch him. You can't ever do it. If I recall correctly, that video ends on a transphobic tweet. Yeah, awesome. I love you follow Chris on Twitter like that's an own. You follow an account that liked lollyporn 7 years ago. Did you know that?
Bro should be successful Leon now. No. It is odd to me that my birthday is in... My birthday is literally next week. Like, what the fuck? What am I doing? I just completely sidetracked the fuck out of y'all with that.
No, I guess I know that now. It's fucked up that that happened. It shows a bias. Towards what? For Chris. No.
Based Leon is accurate? That's even more gay.
No.
Like, I'll be honest. The name suits me, but my God, I was like, if I could have thought about this, my fucking online name would not be Ruin Leon. Like, if I could have thought about this is... But I tell you one thing, my name for fuck certain wouldn't be Tipster.
No, it doesn't. It shows maybe a bias for reality and 2024. I will say that. I do have I have a recency bias. I have a bias for shit that has actually happened in the last 5 fucking years. I mean, Jesus. It shows a bias. I can say that what Chris was doing on the internet in 2017 is fucking gross, unacceptable. But she doesn't do that anymore. She doesn't do that. It's not acceptable. I agree with you.
I'm sorry. What the fuck is it? Why am I hearing? What the fuck am I hearing? Is that me? Is that him? This motherfucker got Hindu spirituals fucking playing as his alerts.
5 fucking years,
buddy.
I mean, Jesus. It shows a bias. I can say that what Chris was doing on the internet in 2017 is fucking gross, unacceptable. But she doesn't do that anymore. She doesn't do that. It's not acceptable. I agree with you. I literally agree with you. It is not acceptable. But that hasn't happened in 7 years. So, do you want to keep doing like... Do you want to keep acting like Mr. Beast should be canceled forever or something?
I ain't gonna lie to you. If anybody worried about like Mr. Beast being canceled, you got the wrong guy. You should be fucking worried about Chris Tyson. Okay, I'm bored of white guy. White guy's not entertaining me. So if we're gonna end this, because I'm not showing the Melanie Mac thing, I'm done. If we're gonna end this, we're gonna end it with a black man. With a black man with the right perspective on how you should be approaching this. And it goes a little something like this. I don't blame creators for waiting for more information. Most creators didn't publicly condemn Dr. Disrespect until he himself confirmed the evidence on Twitter. Ava is yet to respond. People are so... Y'all motherfuckers got so petrified when I said perspective. Jesus Christ, calm down. People are so quick to make this a they versus them when it's just us versus predators. Predators. Don't lose sight. This is just a blatant lie. Creators were commenting on the Dr. Disrespect situation before he said anything. They're just afraid to call out Chris because he's in a protected group. I love you, bro, but you need to stop pandering. Some waited and some jumped the gun. I'm not pandering and I'm not your bro. Fuck off. Thank God. See? Oh, no, God, Lord, it keeps going. You're most definitely pandering because it took much less for everyone to crucify Dr. Disrespect. I mean, for me, it took him admitting it. So where's the same energy for Chris? There's hard evidence here. We still don't even know the age, gender, or what was said in the Dr. Disrespect case. Oh, fuck, I know it. So wait a minute. If the fucking individual was like 17 and like 12 months, fucking 11 months in a day, y'all would have been cool with it? That's what I'm getting out of this? You keep using absolute lie. You keep using absolutes. Oh my God. Me and Omni are the same. See? We need more black YouTubers. We ain't got enough of them. You keep using absolutes like everyone ignoring nuance. It's generalizations like this that put people in buckets, crabs, and fuel culture war. These situations are similar but not identical. But mostly, you're assuming you know my and others' intentions. You're garbage. Go away. Why am I still reading this? It's because it's funny. The world runs on generalization. That's a pretty shitty way to run the world. I never said that they are identical, but they are similar enough to make a comparison, so they're identical. Also, I don't know you, so I must make an assumption based on what you say and put out as a news channel or account. Never once have I cursed at you while doing so. So, bitch, I hate motherfuckers like this. This is Twitter, bitch. This ain't grammar class. Fuck you. Fuck you just for that last part. You're using everyone and generalizing Omni as part of the group of people who jumped the gun. He didn't. You're making baseless assumptions to lump Omni in with others as part of a narrative. You wouldn't have to make assumptions if you just stuck to the facts. That's my fault. I should have clarified, so it's your own fucking fault. You're a moron. Congratulations. I love it. Be like Omni and be like me. Did Leon use the crab analogy when the dude said buckets? Yes, I did. Listen, bro. Everybody's got a past. I know I stopped and you were waiting for me to say something. Everybody's got a past. Everybody got some shit they're ashamed of. You got something, I got something. But I think we can all safely say our something ain't got shit to do with no kids. A lot of our shit is just self-inflicted because we didn't know how to handle shit. You know? Hopefully, what's his fucking name? Mr. Beast responds, and they just like bookend this shit. Because if they don't, well, more stupid shit's gonna come out. Hopefully, anybody with balls and information could just, instead of posting cryptic shit, could just be like, hey, can we actually just get this out here, please? What's wrong with white true crime YouTubers? It's mainly the women. they necessarily bore me to absolute death. Along with one of them, you know, I'm generalizing here. Computer? Computer? Did you die? Did my stream die? Hello? I think my stream might have died. In case it did or didn't, well, in case it didn't, I'll continue my ramble. Then I'll turn this shit off anyway. I'm still here? Oh, wonderful. My shit just blew off. For some reason. It just said my OBS disconnected and reconnected. Bro, everybody got a fucking past. Everybody got some shit to be ashamed of. But at least we all, and I make it an assumption, ain't trying to get it on or jokingly sexually with no kids. Fuck, I got shit to be ashamed of. But at my core, fuck, the best I could do is try to be better than my last day. Like, tired of fucking wallowing in my own fucking failures and self-pity. Like, I want to try to be happy, man. I want to try to be happy in like a way that matters. The motherfucker just called me dark. What the fuck? You're dark? What the fuck? Man. You know what? I'm out of here. I'm done. I ain't got nothing else. Fuck Mr. Beast. Fuck Chris Tyson. Fuck Sneego. Who else? Oh, fuck Slasher. Who else? Who else? Oh, fuck Sneego. I feel like I already said that, but I'm gonna say it again. Fuck Sneego. I'm just keep saying it till I'm bored of it. I feel like fuck Dr. Disrespect and fuck Twitch. Being consistent isn't bad. Having a moral compass isn't bad. Go subscribe to Moral of the Story. Peer pressure her into making a YouTube video. I'm hungry. And remember, don't forget Sneego. Fuck Sneego. And I don't know how to end the stream. I completely wanted to fucking segue and talk about the Assassin's Creed thing. Should I? Should I just do it? Should I just do it? No more tipster dub. There's always gonna be a tipster W. Somewhere out in the ether, there will be an unmitigated tipster W. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go nuts. Let's go nuts. How do you spell Ubisoft? Fuck it, let's go nuts. I changed the title of the stream. Let's go, since I'm feeling good about myself.
Ubisoft apologizes to Japan, kind of, about Assassin's Creed Shadows and Yasuke, the Black Samurai, all that kind of stuff. Now, let me just say before I dive into this, we have been gaslit so much by all the woke people. We have been speaking out against this. I've made...
No. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Multiple videos about this, and I have Japanese viewers who are leaving me comments and saying, hey, you know, they're keeping me up to speed about what the actual problem is for the Jap.
Listen to me hard. Anybody who's a YouTuber, do not ever fucking take the word of people who are in your comment section saying they are something. Like, don't ever. Do not ever. You cannot verify any of that. It's because somebody gets in here and says, I am this, does not mean you should believe that.
Japanese people, and across the board, it has seemed to be that, hey, they're trying to make this, to pass this off as a realistic thing, that Yasuke was actually a samurai, even though he was a retainer. And their problem wasn't even so much that they made this work of fiction.
Leon, I'm Mexican. I got a lot of people who hop the border, and they're in my chat saying, we really don't want to hop the border. We want you to come to Mexico.
Is the fact that they tried to pass it off as accurate, and that's where they had issues, because then it makes Japan look like, hey, are they being racist because they're not acknowledging Yasuke as an actual samurai when Ubisoft here and their historians say that he was. So that was the bigger issue. Granted, a lot of the woke people in the comments and the people who want to push back and gaslight about everything are firing back saying, oh no, there's no actual Japanese people who don't like this. It's just a bunch of Americans, white Americans, Japanese people don't care, despite the fact that this actually reached a government level of attention in Japan. So that's the thing. That's the thing these woke ideologues do best. They lie, they manipulate, they gaslight because they have no morals. So
isn't this the same chick that was like, hey, somebody prayed to a demon when she literally just said God in a different language?
Anyway, now Ubisoft has responded to
Talk about gaslighting.
this, and let's see what they have said. This comes to us from Bounding Into Comics. And they said, in response to the absolutely massive wave of backlash directed toward those players from the land of the rising sun, the Ubisoft dev team currently working on Assassin's Creed Shadows has apologized for the fact that some elements of the game's promotional material may have caused concern within the Japanese community. I mean, yeah, don't even get me started with that. Using different logos and stuff that were wrong and all of that. Dude, this is so much more than promotional materials, though.
Yes, it actually did reach like a government level. But I need y'all to do me a favor. In your spare time, just in your spare time, I need you to go watch this video. We're not watching it. I need y'all to go watch that video. And the reason I need you to go watch it is because anybody who's been running around talking about how this game is not historically accurate, they're willingly ignoring the most key detail about this. It's that Assassin's fucking Creed, the franchise, has the most unrealistic, unhistorically accurate shit in it. And with that being said, her voice is fucking nails on a chalkboard. I'm going back to sleep. I'll see you all in a... Goodbye.